どうも皆様、こんばんにちは、ヒロでございます。隔ても関係ない楽しむだけのモトに、シャーロック・ホームズ・チャプター1、続きをやっていきたいと思います。はい。前回の続きでして、記憶をたどっていたというところで、お母さんがちょっとおかしかったという病気はなくて、もう本当に精神的な病にかかっていたというのを知っていたところで、バーナー・ボーゲルという、ちょっとだいぶ前に出てきてた美術家ですね、芸術家ですね、お母さんの懐中時計を持っていたと。で、それを墓に置いていった人ですね、からの招待状を受けたというところで、こちらですね、バーナー・ボーゲルへと。なので、美術館へと行きましょうと。手がかりなし。嘘でしょ。脆い兵女子。だね。あとはそうだね。なので、今回はメインストーリーの女神は異邦人というものをやっていこうかなと思います。なので、早速と、目的地の場所へと行きましょう。旧市街地区のバザー街道とヘルメスアベニューの交差点にある大正宿。バザー通りと、アベニュー。バザー通りと、どこだろう。ヘルメスアベニューの交差点。ここかな？ここっぽいね。いいね。一周で、ファストトラベルできるのは楽だわ。ここだね。
Mr. Holmes, you came.
怪しい
Oh,
な。
how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific. I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows.
鍵がかかり窓もない地下室が荒らされたんだが、出口がまるでわからない。地下室には何が？
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
事件について聞かせ
What
てく
about
れ。
this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
調べてみましょう。黄色いキリスト。愛と痛み。水の精霊。 教皇ホルモンスとスティーブン6世。出現。
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
世界の起源。そんな絵画の前にドンって置く普通。
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
何をやっとんだか。
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
釣りかよ。73センチ、60セン
The
チ。
left step's length is shorter than the right.
Oh.
It indicates that the walker was lame.
足を引きずっている。
Old and hasn't been used for a long time. Closed with a metal bolt. Footprints. Size 9.5.
28センチ。こっから落ちてきたってことか。
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane. Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately. The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational
すげ
interests.
えだな。
Saturn devouring his sun.
サトルヌス。
Grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
そうか。
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
タバコ？
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache. Coal fingerprints. Coal fi- A Malpao butt.
早えな。もしかしてもう早いな。もう実証ができんのか。では瞑想タイム。任せておくれよ。ああ、なるほどね。そういうことか。こっから入って、 こういうことだ
The
ね。
intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Hmm. そういうことだね。ボーゲルは地下室から物音を耳にして階段下に降りたが、隅々まで調べることを怠ったと。で、犯人は、石炭の排気管から地下室に侵入。で、ボーゲルが物音で気づいたから慌てて棺の中に隠れたのね。で、そのまま、またボーゲルがいなくなったら、展示品荒らして、まあ、燃やしたと。うん。さて。どこにいんだい？いたいた。自分の美術品燃やされたのに怒ってる素振りがないあたりはちょっと面白いね。
Pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
どれ選べばいいの？腐敗についてだ。
Extravagant paintings have been left to rot in a basement. A commentary on decay and the crumbling of society, correct?
I don't know.
なんでや
That's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
なるほど。
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
はあはうん、興味深い事件だ。
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
侵入について。
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
セットについて。
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named
ボナファス・マーキュリオ。
They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works.
ボスの
Alas, I'm
作品。
afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of
匿名で送られてきた
The sum
本
was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
どんな絵画なんだ
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman wrapped in robes being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us.
なんちゅう絵よ
The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
I see.
なるほど
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
芸術は難しいものっすよボナファス・マーキュリーはどこにいる
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly
思った以
has
上に深いものでした
unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
なるほどマーキュリオの重傷ボーゲルの話では絵画の画家のボナファス・マーキュリオは旧市街地区に住んでいるが詳しい住所はわからないそうだ高名な人物だと調べろとなるほどね絵画はコロドナの安息日の夜という作品群の一つはあなるほど。ということは、どこかで調べないといけないと。どこで調べるべき？多分そうだよね。違う。記録保管庫で調査。マーキュリオの住所どこで調べれるんだろう市役所で一回調べてみる高級価格店か。どこだっけここでいいんだよね。どうも、アーカイブ。話題地区出生職業そうだよな そうですよね。ボーゲルの話では、オナファス・マーキュリオは旧市街地区に住んでいるか詳しい住所はわからないようだ。うーん。ここじゃないか。コールドなクロニクルかな。真面目にヒントがなくて困るわ。あ、向こうだった。こっちか。さて、ここで手に入るか？人物、役人、著名人。著名人、出来事。きたー！芸術家の展示会での喧嘩。先週上流階級の芸術家の間で新たな事件が発生した。ことが始まったのはコロナの芸術家たちに大敗の踊りと名付けられた絵画の展示会だった。ライオン出版社の社長であるダロン・ターウィックがデカダン派の画家であるボナファス・マーキュリオに椅子を投げつけたのだ。ターウィック氏は後に椅子を投げたのはマーキュリオ氏に侮辱されたからだと述べている。コーヒー店にいるマーキュリオ氏と、ターウィックが最近になって目撃されたことを筆者は追記しておく。その後、マーキュリオ氏を守るため、交響楽団の指揮者であるカート・ギャラガー氏がターウィック氏の頭を、絵画で殴った。多くの客を巻き込み、大きな喧嘩が、勃発した。喧嘩の参加者たちは全員逮捕され、1週間、擁留された。擁留でやったっけ？なんと衝撃的な出来事だろうか。読者処刑には展示会で土産物を手に入れることをお勧めしたいが、展示会はすでに終わりを迎えている。しかし、マーキュリオ氏は読者処刑に彼の家を訪れて絵画を買うよう促している。彼の住所は旧市街地区スカーレット通りとオリーブ通りの間のヘルメスアベニューだ。見つけた。これで展示会で、住所は旧市街地区スカーレット通りとオリーブ通りの間。スカーレット地区、スカーレットと、スカーレットとオリーブ通りの間のヘルメスアベニュー。ヘルメスアベニュー。 旧市街地区。エルメスアベニュー、スカーレット通りと、バザー通りじゃなくて、イーグルじゃない、ベーカリー通り、オリーブ通り、あ、ここだ。の間にあるヘルメス、ここら辺だな、オッケー。ちょっと目印つけていこう。もうまっすぐ行けばいいかな。お、着いた。こっちか。ここだね。オッケー。ということで、一旦ちょっとお時間的にちょうどいいので、ここまでにして、次回この続きからやっていきたいと思います。はい。ご視聴いただきまして誠にありがとうございました。また次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。またね。